Welcome back to Soda City Living. I'm Grace DeBose, and the holidays are usually full of making fun and happy memories, but for some it could be a reminder of loved ones lost. We are here with Jill Smith to talk about navigating grief through the holidays. Hi Jill, how are you?
Hi Grace, I'm great. It's great to be back and welcome to you.
Oh, thank you, and we're so happy to have you. You're such a delight.
Thank you, thank you.
So I know that the holidays can be happy for some, sad. There's a lot of emotions. I know that my family has a lot of emotions during the holidays.
Yes.
And I'd love to know some tips on how you handle or how we can handle grief during these holidays.
Right. Well, right off the bat, I appreciate you naming that your family, is going through, this can be an emotional time for them and maybe they're going through some things. I think we can all relate to that, but it really helps when we start talking about it more, which it seems like we're doing more today. So I love that. So thank you for that, that comfortable place to begin to talk. I often think about the holidays as being a time when everything is amped up.
Right.
The lights, the pressure, the spending, the social calendars, the cooking, the expectations. And so it is also a time often when your grief and sadness is amped up as well.
Right.
So, but that doesn't mean this can't be a time of connection, of meaning, and also a time where your healing kind of continues. Grief, as you know, is different for everybody. There's no set plan or anything that we should expect from ourselves as far as grief goes. But I'd like to think that this could be a time where your grief is continuing to express itself and to heal.
Yeah. So with those tips and tricks, like I'm sure you have some, is there any coping mechanisms that you give patients?
Yes, for sure. So I think one thing that's important to do is to make sure that you name your feelings.
Name your feelings.
And own them. When I say name them, it doesn't necessarily mean that you have to share them, although sharing is great.
Right.
But sometimes I will just say to myself, I'm feeling this. Like I try to find the word and kind of connect with myself inward. I'm feeling a lot of grief today. I'm feeling a lot of sadness, for example, that I don't have my mother at Christmas with me this year. So sort of naming it and owning it and welcoming that feeling can help you not feel so overwhelmed by it, and it can be a part of that feeling sort of moving through and not lingering longer than it has to.
So not forgetting about the feeling, but rather accepting it.
It's a perfect way to say it.
Accepting the feeling. And what kind of feelings do you give patients? Like what are the different, do you say sad, happy, or are there certain...
Well, absolutely. I mean, we can be at a loss. We can feel really unmoored. We can feel angry at the world because, or angry at the circumstances, or irritated. A lot of times our sadness and our grief comes across as irritation and anger.
Right.
I think, too, if we sort of make an intentional plan to honor our loved one and just say, this is how I'm going to do it. I'm going to bring out this particular Christmas decoration, or I'm going to put on the kind of music they liked.
Right.
I'm going to invite my other family members to tell a story about the person that we've lost, or really make sure that you feel like they're still a part of the family, and the things that mattered to you, that the qualities that they brought to the family are still honored. I think that can be an important part of accepting,
like special memories and bringing those up. Are those a good thing to do?
Absolutely. And especially if you've got younger kids or teens, they get to hear those memories shared.
Because you don't want to lose the person,
Right.
You want to celebrate them. And even during that hard time, you want to, remember their presence and not forget that.
Isn't that what it's all about? You're absolutely right, that we keep people alive. I mean, the impact that our loved ones have had on us is forever. So openly talking about them. And then, again, to your comment when you opened us up today about what your family might be feeling or going through. At Thanksgiving, my mother-in-law at our table just openly shared about missing her husband, my father-in-law, and the tears flowed, and it was good for all of us to see her openly grieve and to just share. And then we were, in our case, we decided we were all able to kind of move on. Not that moving on is what you have to do, but we talked about other things and we shared our meal. But having that person's name mentioned and whatever happens with the emotions around it, not running from those can be this can be a wonderful time to move through some things.
For sure. And we thank you for giving us those tips and those tricks. And I just am thinking of everyone during these holidays.
Me too.
And I just thank you for being here, Jill. And
thank you for having me.
If you have any questions or want to know more about tips and tricks, please check the screen now. We have those up for you. And again, thank you for being here.
See you soon.
Appreciate it.
Okay. Happy holidays, everybody.
You too.